Currently on News 5, if you need help, how long does it take police to show up? A good question, and one we've asked the city of Cleveland.
For nearly a year, the city's refused to give us that information. So today, investigator Sarah Buduson went to City Hall to find out why they're keeping secrets about your safety. Sarah, this seems like a basic request.
It really is, Lee. Police document how long it takes them to respond to every 911 call. Here's one example. And the law says they have to share all of this information, but that doesn't mean they actually do.
If you come to process a crime scene 8 days later, it ain't no more crime scene, it's over.
It took Cleveland detectives 8 days to show up after someone shot up Esmond Gamble's 126th Street home. Even his TV took a hit.
What was they doing so important that they couldn't come to a shooting?
After that story, we wanted to find out how long does it usually take police to show up? So we requested response times for the last 3 years. What did we find? 9 months later, we're still waiting.
It's really unreasonable for them to simply ignore you for 9 months.
J. Michael Murray is a Cleveland attorney and expert on public records laws.
It tells me that the city needs to be much more diligent, much more vigilant, and they need to take these requests more seriously than apparently they are.
You guys seem to have a problem with getting public records requests done in a timely manner. Why is that?
We get a lot of public records requests.
But today at City Hall, Chief Counsel Gary Singletary couldn't explain why Cleveland has failed to take steps to speed up the process.
Who's really to blame here for these delays?
Again, I don't know that there's blame that we're discussing here. I believe that we have a high volume of public records requests that the city responds to.
This morning, after we told them we were doing a story, the city finally forked over those records. But when we opened the file, we found critical details, like the nature of the call, still missing.
And it turns out we're not the only ones playing the waiting game. The Ohio Court of Claims says there are more complaints about Cleveland and how slowly it processes records requests than any other entity in the entire state. On your side, I'm investigator Sarah Buduson, News 5.